Ugh. Um,
Hmm.
who saw the Hulk review?
I did.
I didn't.
Me neither.
Oh boy. Hold on.
Oh dear, here we go.
Hang on. Oh, that's actually reached over 1,000 views. Nice one.
Oh, sweet.
Oh, neat.
Yay. Okay, I'm at the 0-second mark.
Yeah. Everyone there?
Yeah, now I am.
Uh-huh.
Well, what do you know? On the recommendations, I see Emmer's reaction review for Hulk 03.
I see that.
Oh,
How very appropriate.
Yep. You there, Lids?
And 4
Yeah,
people
I'm
are
good.
jerks
Right.
because they disliked the video.
Yeah. people are jerks.
Yeah.
The fuck?
I will fix
Ah,
that.
son of a bitch. Sorry, hold on. YouTube crashed on me.
Oh.
Ugh.
I added a like.
Me too.
Okay.
I'll do the same as soon as it loads.
Okay.
There
Ditto.
you are. There we go. I'm 10, I think.
Okay. In 3, 2, 1, play. Oh god, you can tell this one's old.
Hmm.
Yeah. I love that one of the videos on this thing. It's like Hulk versus Hulk. Who would win? Hulk from Thor Ragnarok. Or
Is this a TV theme, or was this royalty-free music?
Royalty-free.
Okay, it sounded a lot like the 90s show.
And other times, it's just an excuse to hold on to the rights just to make money. Where did you spring from? And you kind of look familiar. Dude, I'm your retro version. I looked like that in 2003. No, I'm just younger and better looking than you.
Ooh.
Well, since this is retro versus
Mean.
modern, how about we review these movies together? You mean we review the Hulk with Daddy Issues?
Oh my god, I love one of the
much
comments
better
here.
one from
The first one was better
2008.
just because Jennifer Connelly. She was the
Does
fan.
not have daddy issues.
Wrong.
was merely dealing with a distant and coldly neglecting father who
Your retro self is better
tormented
looking.
himself and
Smiley
left him with
face.
negative repressed memories of his father.
Dude,
Oh god, I gotta
those
read the
not
replies.
daddy issues.
LOL, thanks. Don't
Okay,
mention
fair
it.
point. Shall we just review these movies? Finally.
You know,
Get this over. Light the candle.
The 2003 Hulk did heavily build up Bruce Banner's story from conception, infancy, adolescence to present day. While it was good to understand and
What about the
sympathize
bike
with
helmet, dude?
character, maybe a quicker pace
It protects his very important brain.
as it took far too long just to get to the first Hulk out.
Oh really?
The
Let me take this
2008
hammer,
movie did that
bonk.
in the opening credits, practically reenacting the TV series pilot episode. While
I forgot
that's
how
true, I did
large
like
Liv
how
Tyler's
the
lips
characters
were.
built up, and they all have their
Yeah.
own individual dynamics.
She's definitely her father in that
Bruce is
department.
trying to find answers to
Yeah.
questions that can't be answered
I
about
don't
his
want to
past.
close
Betty
my
cares
eyes.
deeply for Bruce but can't connect properly with him. Talbot is in it for the money.
I still miss you,
True,
babe,
Thunderbolt
and I
Ross was
don't
extremely
wanna miss a
competent as an army general and
thing.
is no nonsense and just goes directly at Bruce, as can be seen here.
Wait, wasn't Jennifer Connelly also the? Wasn't she the suit, the Spider-Man suit's voice?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, she was Karen.
Yeah, yeah. Was that a reference to something else in the comics?
I
But
think
the rest
so.
of the movie is
If
just
there
expressive
had
of
been a
the
reference, they
pacing,
would have called
only
her
picking up
Betty
when
or
Bruce would
something.
Hulk out.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
2008 version was practically echoing the Bill Bixby series with Banner on the run, helping people with their problems whilst dealing with his affliction.
That series was awesome. Yes,
Yeah, it was.
The movie itself felt
I
horrible
agree.
in that even when there weren't action or Hulk scenes, the momentum was constantly turning and kept the
Very
pace
true.
fluid and interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Even when there are scenes when Bruce is contemplating what has happened and what will happen, it's just interesting to see how he handles these everyday dilemmas, and that's where you have more sympathy for what most consider to be Bixby reincarnated as opposed to Hulk sad and thinks,
Oh,
"Daddy."
sad.
Don't go there, dude.
Do, do, do,
Just
do.
calling it.
Do,
What's
do, do,
also
do,
good is that there are
do.
moments of humor and being able to see the Easter eggs
Oh,
that
the
you
purple
have to know what
pants.
it's referencing, and being faithful and respectful to its
Oh,
this
and-
pizza.
and
I'll let
for
you
no-
go.
And
I
we're
will admit
green
that
up.
was a nice touch. But in the same respect, if I was given purple trousers to wear, I'd reject them too. I will agree on that one.
So what we have with the writing for 2008 is vastly superior, fun, and enjoyable, and a nice setup for a sequel. So, The Incredible Hulk
Which we
wins
did
this
not
round.
get, but that's okay. But I'm okay with that. That means they can put Hulk in other movies.
Yeah, that was the agreement that Paul
With this
Feige
it's a really
and
mixed bag.
Mark
Yeah,
Ruffalo
but
made an
so,
agreement.
Well,
Feige,
good
yeah,
and
Kevin
bad,
Feige, yeah, Kevin
both.
Feige and Mark Ruffalo came to an agreement with.
When comparing both Hulk movies, you'll find some actors' performances are better than others, and vice versa. For example,
If you look at the role of Betty Ross, you'll find that Jennifer Connelly is really invested in the role and actually conveys the emotion properly for both Bruce and the Hulk, while Liv Tyler just doesn't
Okay,
seem to
yeah,
take it
I have to
seriously
agree with
enough.
that because in the
Jennifer
in the
really
Nostalgia
shows
Critics review of the
concern
Hulk,
and
he would always say
sadness
she
for
was
what
so
Bruce is
wooden.
going
It's like,
through,
I
while
don't see
Liv
it
Tyler
really.
is like a deer in the
Yeah.
headlights.
huh,
It was the
I
dialogue.
didn't realize she went to the Kirsten
Yeah,
Dunst
it was the
School of
dialogue that was the
Acting.
problem.
I didn't know one was open.
Oh yeah, also wasn't Liv Tyler just she sounded like she was whispering throughout most of her dialogue?
Edward Norton
Yeah.
is really confident in the sense of he keeps moving forward rather than wallowing in a state of self-pity. I mean, sure. He
The
wants
I think
to
Kaichi's
be
having another
congratulated,
seizure.
but he has to find time to help others who are having problems
The
of
only
their
time
own.
she actually kind of
Eric
sort
did
of
that
yelled was when
too. Yeah.
to get the
at
Hulk's
the
attention in the
end of
helicopter.
The movie. Okay, point taken.
I guess that was yelling. I
just
don't
couldn't
know.
get invested in Eric's performance as he was just so
They just loud that's
depressing
loud
to
whispering.
watch. But I will grant him this. That
Yeah.
wasn't his fault. That's just down to
Yes!
how he directed.
What about General Ross?
Now,
Oh,
this is where
that's hard
this
to
casting
decide.
choice shines.
Yeah.
Because both
Sam
of them
Elliott's
were
portrayal
good.
is convincing, competent, take no crap attitude, and just wants there to be a resolution. The William Hurt performance I found to be very weak and just lacking any conviction. Also, he comes
Yeah,
across as
you have a
greedy,
point there.
money-grabbing
It also
douchebag
sucks
who
that
just
William Hurt was
wants
kind of
his
wasted in
cash
Civil
cow
War. It's
that he
like
can use for the
it's
military.
interesting that he would
So
be
they
like the
swapped
guy to
Talbot
promote
with
the
Ross
whole
on this
superhero
occasion
registration
in the
thing, but it's like,
department?
why are you interested in
Pretty
that? I thought
much.
you were obsessed
And
with
then
the
you get
Hulk.
villains in Nick Nolte's David Banner and Tim
Oh no!
Roth's
What
Emil
bothered
Blunt.
me in that movie is that
So
they
got
can in that
Nolte's
package of
character name from the same
hero
name of the
destruction.
Bixby
He
show?
conveniently leaves out
Yes.
the whole destruction of Harlem.
That's a very
Mm.
respectful
It's fault.
reference.
Yeah.
Indeed.
When an actor is enjoying their role, it does show in their performance, but I got
Okay,
the
this
sense
scene was
that
weird.
Nolte
It was like,
enjoying
what the hell is this?
a little too much with the way he
It's
seemed
like,
to
all right,
pour
Nick Nolte, you're gonna
energy
just
into
do whatever you
these darker
want.
scenes.
Rah, 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 rah. Very good. Keep doing that, Nick Nolte.
Okay. Right.
Where's my son? You're not my son. Where's the
I will
monster?
admit, that was kind of messed up.
Give me my
And then
sandwich.
Tim Roth as Emil Blonsky as a British Royal Marine born in Russia that was brought in as a special gun for Ross. And a very convenient way for him.
The
not
only
to
man
change
in
his
the army
accent.
who they allowed him
I
who
suppose
was
it
allowed to
is.
keep his beard.
Roth had said that he wanted to do a role
Yeah.
like this for his kids.
'Cause he's
that he
that
could pull
awesome.
when picking them up from school. And what I found with Roth is that he acted like a soldier at the end of his career. He still had the fire and passion to keep going, but his body completely
That's
disagreed.
true.
You do see a change in Blonsky in really getting lost in the change that he was going through with the serum that had been developed in trying to replicate the super soldier serum. and he starts becoming a monster in mind as well as appearance when he becomes the Abomination.
Yeah, I gotta admit, that kind of creeped me out. Well then, job done. So, this round is a tie? I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
I like how you're much more liberal with making ties as opposed to finding something that's like better, even though it may be stylistically different.
Special effects are equal
Yeah.
in both, but I think the visual effects.
Okay,
do
what the
better
hell?
with the 2003 movie.
Do 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 do
You're actually
do
going to
do.
praise the retro version? Don't get used to it.
Despite some color glitches with the Hulk himself, the 2003 Hulk
He does
is
look
a
very
lot more
fluorescent.
realistic as opposed to his 2008 counterpart that looks
The
scarcely
counterpart
better than
doesn't
an
even look a
Xbox
thing like
360
freaking
character.
Edward Norton.
Dude, what's an Xbox 360? The successor to the Xbox. But you won't get that for a few years. Oh, what? It took them 359 attempts just to make one good Xbox?
Anyway, while the 2008 Hulk
Okay, that was funny.
more positive
Yeah.
and had more action scenes, the 2003 Hulk was more believable in terms of how it reacted with light, shadow, and just how it moved. Plus, I think it was a clever notion that Bruce merely sweated the change off when he reverted back to his human form.
Yeah, I have to admit, scientifically, that did seem to make a lot more sense. This round goes to the Hulk.
Yeah, I'll give it that.
Oh no.
Or, uh-oh.
To Danny Elfman. The Incredible Hulk wins.
Jesus Christ. That, just like that.
Okay,
While
that was funny.
2003 had its good merits, it was bogged down with too many negative aspects that just made it a very depressing big screen debut for the character. Like I mentioned earlier, the pacing was
that
too
movie was
slow
very
to get going
depressing.
and only seemed to step up whenever Bruce had a mood swing, and was just an unredeemable viewing experience all round. Yet had good casting choices aside from the leading male. True, but the supporting cast members should be making the title role look better, not themselves.
There is that.
2008 was a much better movie experience with a better actor for the leading male role, faster, competent script, and pacing that seemed to
I wonder if they'll ever
mirror the
decide to
Bixby
bring
years
Betty
of a
Ross
man
back
on the
into
run
the
looking for a
MCU.
resolution to his problems.
I think they're talking about doing
Yeah,
that
as
for
you
the next
mentioned
Avengers
earlier,
movie.
the
I'm thinking
supporting
Avengers
cast of
4,
that,
they were
of that
saying.
let the movie down.
Yeah, I mean, we already got
Numbers.
Ross
Infinity
back.
War.
True, Liv Tyler was flat on a
Mhm.
ripped
Yeah,
tire,
that's
and
already
William
finished.
Hurt seemed to be more depressing to watch than a rerun of 1997's Batman and Robin. But the pacing and action of the movie was more than enough
You mentioned
to make
it.
up for those minuses that left you feeling like you got your money's worth, and then some when leaving the theater or finishing the DVD.
So, 2008 wins? Yes, it does.
Yeah.
Ooh, you know, be a good one.
Mm-hmm.
The Fantastic Four versus Fan Four Stick.
I'm not even going
Oh my
to
God.
give that time of day.
Die, no. And so,
That sounds like instant diarrhea.
No, I think most
be
people.
like, die. No one wins. Everybody go home.
Oh, you know this thing's old when it says subscribe to Blip TV.
Oh, gee.
Oh no.
Board Blip TV.
I know.
Yeah. For a minute there, I thought it said them JK Knight.
Yeah. That's just most web addresses are, are all lowercase, so yeah.
Mm-hmm. I guess sometimes you can spell with uppercase and it'll still remain the same.
Hmm.
That was a nice trip through your memory lane.
Yeah, it was actually some of the things you'd said to me privately. You felt like that particular review ended a little bit abruptly. So when I came round to doing the old versus new for Thunderbirds. That's why I was able to put a little bit more into it.
Oh yeah, now I remembered. Yeah. I don't recall you having like an outro skit, even though you had one for the introduction.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I'm glad it was I was able to help you out there.